Did technology finish the serial killers? That's a title I've been seeing in some videos, and that's a good hypothesis. When I started studying psychology back in 2012, my first dream was to be an FBI detective. So I study a lot about serial killers and psychopaths and stuff like that. But well, I later on I gave up on that dream. But they always stayed on my mind. And I don't mean to brag, but I came with that hypothesis many years ago. And I thought, yeah, it's not that the serial killers stop, it's just that they get caught really soon. At least in the United States, they start and they get caught because of cameras, because of DNA, so it's not possible. So what I thought it's okay, maybe in the U.S. It's there's not gonna be any more serial killers, but in other countries with less, let's call it detectives, that's gonna keep happening. And back in 2018, I was living in Mexico City, and there was a case of a serial killer. It was called El Monstruo de Ecatepec, which is a monster from Ecatepec, which is like a, I don't know how you call that, county and municipality close to Mexico City. It's part of the metropolitan area, but it's a kind of a dangerous place. So this guy, he operated for many years, and he got caught because he and his wife or whatever, they kidnap a baby to sell it, and was the family of this woman make a lot of noise and pressure the authorities, and they caught them. And it turns out they've been killing people. They've been killing women for many years, even 20 to 30, and they also call them the cannibal from Ecatepec because they used to, well, eat their victims and feed them to their dogs. And it was really, really, I don't know, shocking. Let's see if I can put a video of the guy. But
Pinche madre y me da su corazón en ofrenda. Los oficiales encontraron corazones en ofrenda de Santa Muerte. Y prefiero que mis perritos coman carne de estas mujeres a que ellas sigan respirando mi oxígeno. Mil veces que coman los perritos y las ratas a que ellas sigan caminando por ahí. Pues mi patrón no quiero salir de esta, pero si salgo, de una vez le digo a los patrones, voy a seguir matando mujeres.
but it was really shocking, and he, the way they worked, they used to lure new moms or expecting mothers to their house, offering to sell cheap baby clothes and stuff like that. So the woman would come and they would, well, kill them in their house. But they did that for years and nothing happened. But that's not the case I want to talk about. I want to talk about one called El Coqueto, which you can translate to the flirty. I wanted to look for a list of serial killers from the world, and then I thought, okay, let's look for Mexico. And he came out, and I started to read about him, and it was really, really interesting. He was a really evil guy, but I thought he could only last in Mexico. He wouldn't last a day in the United States, and let me tell you why. He was a bus driver from a route, and he used to select his victims from people who use his bus. And he used the same route every day, the same bus every day. And not even that. What happened is that his first victim, her name is Jasmine. There's a really interesting article which is called Surviving El Coqueto, or Surviving the Flirty. It's about his first victim, when he was when he started to do this, and it was on June 21, I think 2012. And well, he abused her, and then shock her. He used to, they call it chinear, like this, and then he throw her on the street. He thought she was dead, but she wasn't. She wasn't dead, and some people helped her. She went to the police. She denounced, and nothing happened. Nothing happened for years and years. Well, like 2 years, and then, well, he learned from his mistakes, because he was really shocked that to learn that she didn't die. And let me see how many he killed. So el coqueto, his name is Cesar Armando Librado Legorreta. Lately, there's been some interviews of him and stuff. Yeah, but I think there were like six, and when they caught him the first time, he escaped. He escaped at prison. The policemen were sleeping, or and he jumped it, kind of like Ted Bundy, and he broke his back, so he was like bedbound. So at the end, I think he turned himself up so he could get medical attention. But anyway, I thought that's interesting. Goodbye.